What it do? Welcome back to my new show, The Transition. This is the new segment, Head Person in Charge. We all want to be the boss until we learn what it takes to be a leader of a team. I said on one of my posts, bosses push, leaders pull. To be the head means that you actually have to think the whole team, which means you also have to think them first before you gain. You got to have a whole picture. You got to have start to finish of what we're doing and how we're doing it. You got to know how to elevate your team. A lot of times people just don't know how to elevate the whole team. But you have to be born with that gene to understand that you're going to get celebrations, but you're also going to get ridicule. You have to have that gene to be able to take both and not just celebrate and be frustrated when the ridicules come, because, again, you have the wins, wheres, whys, and whats that come from everybody, that's going to do that. And the reality is that you have to have direction, instructions, and a schedule to be effective. But like I just said, the wins, the wheres, the whats, and the whys. People have to know where they're following you to. People have to know, when is this going to happen? So we got to have a schedule of when we're going to be doing this. What? I need to know what I'm doing. So that means as a leader, you have to delegate what everybody's actually doing, but you got to also have a job in there as well. And you got to be on point just as much as everybody else is, if not even more, to lead. And then why? Why are we doing this? What is the common goal that we're all going to get out of this? It can't just benefit you. It has to benefit the whole team. Everybody's got to get a part of this championship. So everybody's got to know, what do I get out of this championship? And this can't be, well, I'm gonna progress. No. You're not going to get people to follow you just because you've progressed. That's not how this works. You got to be able to show everybody that, as the person in charge, I'm looking out for all of us, not just myself. And here's the thing. If you don't know how to think outside yourself, then I'm going to say, don't waste your time or other people's time. Because the head person in charge isn't just the boss and tells everybody what to do. Because, again, people that are bosses, they have a way of just delegating to everybody. A leader, by the time you come in, they've already did one of the jobs. So they're just asking you where to plug in. You can plug in and work with me. That is a 100% good boss, and that's a person that is pulling from the front. They lead from the front. So this segment is about being the head person in charge. First and foremost, you have to know, do you have that gene to think outside yourself? Are you a selfless person right out the gate? Because there's going to be a set time that you have to be selfish, but you got to be selfless first, so you can elevate the whole team. If you're not that type of person, stop trying to be the person in charge. Because that means that maybe you're really good at being a part of the team or being one of the team members, but not really good at being the head person. Because, again, this comes with a heavy price. So with just that much responsibility comes with that much power. So you can't just have power and not have the same amount of responsibility. And I think a lot of people think that's how it works. I'm going to be the boss, but I don't have to do what a boss does. I can just say, everybody's tried that. No, your job is way greater than most people believe. So the person that's on the team is okay. Like, I work for a company. I can focus in on just doing the one thing that they have me doing. When you are CEO, CFO, owner of the company, you got to oversee all of that. So you don't have the privilege to just do one thing. It's not something that you can do. So a head person in charge, you got to understand, a head person in charge is a person that can think outside of themselves. That's selfless. But in that same sense, you teach people how to treat you. So people have to know that this is something that you feel 100% about and something that you put your time and effort in. When they see that, then they're going to do the exact same thing that you do. So if you're going to be a person in charge, hey, you got to put the work in. It's your boy Herb Dot, man. Listen, if you don't know me now, go YouTube, Herb.S, ooh la la, Herb.S, friends and foe. You'll catch my brother's snippet video right behind it. Ain't no fun. My brother just dropped his CD in December, Midwest, West Coast. Numbers are crazy on the streaming. We have a performance that is coming March 7th, Knitting Factory, E40, Too Short, Mac 10. We're opening up for these guys. 3 iconic names. Trust me, come on out. I'm going to show you that I'm meant to be on that stage. I also am launching my first CD, is I Am Who I Say I Am, Part 1, The Light Side. And I'm launching my clothing line. It's the Urban Heavy Grinders. It's the Heavy Grinders gear. Come on out, be a part of that. Listen, do something for somebody else. Trust me, it'll give you a chance to figure out where you're supposed to be. Until next time on the show, The Transition. Holla at your boy.